Hey, what up, y'all? Today's May 10th. It's your boy Degenerate coming at ya with some shit coins. I've been stopped out of everything this past week, and I'm not too upset about it because of proper risk management. That's the cost of doing business. Uh, it's a lot better than investing in, say, a restaurant that you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars at to get started, to pay employees, and then to not make a profit. Um, I think trading is like the perfect form of business for someone that wants to get in and out and then decide to use their money in another way in the future. So, yeah, your boy Degenerate's here looking at some shit coins. First thing first, I want to look at Bitcoin price. Bitcoin looks fucking sick right now. Not trying to change the interval to 3, just Bitcoin past day, another 2-3%. I got stopped out of my previous hedge through 61.30, I think it was. That I entered back in at like 59.19, and I had another hedge set up to enter in at like 63.30, and I believe I'm actually in that trade. And I'm gonna hold that hedge through 6,500, just as like an insurance policy. If Bitcoin does come back down, I'm still holding the same dollar value as I would have at 63.30. So you really just hold on to it until you get stopped out, or until you decide that, hey, like it's at like 5,100, I'd probably go ahead and close that and try to start setting shorts closer. But yeah, anyway, looking at price of Bitcoin, keeps going up. If you turn on the volume profile, you're looking at it hitting resistance right here, like around this 6170 level all the way up to 6500 is where a lot of trading was going on heavily between like August and November of last year. So I expect there to be a lot of shorts at that position that have been held all the way down and that are looking to either reshort the market, or longs up here. It makes sense for you to close them here. So for me, I just decided to hedge, and if it keeps going, and if it gets rejected down, sick. And if not, I'm just going to pass over the profit in between these areas because I spent that money on a hedge. Playing it safe rather than trying to go from 0 to 100. My altcoins are for that shit. So I'm going to talk about the first one. I'm looking at 0x again today. 0x is really the lowest I've seen it since I've kept up with it. I don't think 6,000 is that far of a target away, considering it's only been the past 2 weeks that we've been under 6,000 Satoshis. And with it currently sitting at about 4,000 Satoshis, that's a 50% gain. Why would you not be some degenerate and take that fucking risk? It doesn't matter what part of your account you are risking on that, whether it's a fifth, whether it's a 10th, whether it's a 20th. 5% of your account, you don't want to have 7.5%. That's what you're getting off of a US Treasury bill over a year. So I think it's worth it. I was looking at the 4-hour for this setup right here. I'm looking to enter in this trade around 40.92, and I'm looking to take profit around 4,500. With just like a third, like 30% of that trade I'm going to cut out. And then the rest, again, my goal, still back at 6,000. I would cut it if it breaks below this previous low at 4,000. I'm looking to cut the trade around 39.80. With trading fees, I want this risk to be about 2.8 rather than 2.98. Because I sized in a third of my account. So it hasn't been filled yet. Waiting for it to get filled, and I'll keep you updated on that. The next trade I'm looking at is Mana, Decentraland. I entered in this trade at 736, and my target up here is for the long hole. Again, I entered it just because this is really the first confirmation that it could start coming back up. When I look at the daily on this chart, I just see, let me turn volume back on. I see just such low volume and such large drops that I think it really has the potential, one, to hit 1100, which would be like a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. But it's also been in this range from like 900 to 1600 for its really since all of 2018. So I entered in a tenth of my account. I'm gonna hold that until I get stopped out of it. Yeah, that's really my plan with that. I don't ever really size in my full account, especially with altcoins. So I'm not going to miss that tenth of my account if I have to hold on to that trade for 2 or 3 weeks or a month or a couple months. As long as I'm not stopped out, I'm not really going to miss it. QTUM is the next shitcoin that I'm looking at. I entered in at 374. I'm looking to cut it at 352. Tom DeMark's indicators are saying this is a sequential 13 right here. First target, 456. That's really because of the volume profile. Over the past, since the 22nd, that's where it's been resting at. So I assume a few people might exit it. For a second target, like 500 looks good. I may trail it up here, but for real, I don't really see myself getting a 2x off of this. It's a shorter trade. I've entered in about 16% of my account on this trade, maybe 14%. I think I have a 6%. I have like a 6% fall, 7% fall on this. And then finally, I'm looking at ZCoin. ZCoin is under 1,000 Satoshis, currently at 1,000 Satoshis. So I bought in at 1,000 and I'm looking to cut at 950. And yeah, my target's 1,300 on that. My other target's still back at 1,500. 1,800, 2,000, 2,200, and 2,500. So, you know, how fast can it hit 2,000? I don't know. But it's the cheapest in Bitcoin prices I've seen it, and I decided that I should take it. That's about all I got for y'all today. I'll update you to see where this goes. So far this week, I'm like 0 for 8. It happens. I've lost probably like 8-10% of my account after you include some slippage. And yeah, I feel like the altcoin bottom is coming around soon. So I'm gonna keep risking my account until I find it or until I can withdraw my Bitcoin from Binance. Otherwise, I hope y'all have some safe trading, and I hope y'all have some clear goals. And if you have any questions, comments, some concerns, just let me know below. I'll look over them, I'll hear you out, and I'll do my best to get you a response. Other than that, have a safe weekend. Oh, there's another thing. When you're looking at the weekly chart, I'm just looking at this close here. Like, if it closes for real, if it closes at the bottom, like towards the bottom of this wick, I don't want that. If I really am gonna see an altcoin reversal, I expect to at least see it at like 1100 in like the next 2 days. If not, engulfing this candle above 1249, just throwing that out there. And otherwise, just seeing this at the very bottom and closing like that, it's rough. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got. Have a good time. Trade safe. Cheers, y'all.